Read the question number 18. Write the data. Solve the question. Okay. See here. A 20 kg box is gently placed on a rough inclined plane of inclination 30 degree. So there is a inclination. That inclination angle is how much, ma? 30 degree. Yes. On this inclined plane, there is a box. That box is having mass how much? Reply me. That box mass is 20 kg. Yes. Right here. Given data. Mass of the box is 20 kg. Then theta is given. Inclination, that is 30 degree. Then the coefficient of sliding friction between box and the plane is, how much it is? 0.4. The friction between box and the surface. Find the acceleration of the blocks down in the incline. You have to find the acceleration when the box is sliding downward on the inclined plane. So there is an inclined plane. On this inclined plane, there is a box. That box having a mass how much? 20 kg. Is it? And the inclination angle is how much? 30 degree. And they are given a friction between this box and the inclined plane. How much? 0.4. Mu is given. You have to calculate the acceleration. What is the formula to find out the acceleration? Who will answer? If the box is sliding downward. There is a formula. What is that? We know that the formula. Acceleration A is equals to G into sin theta minus US into cos theta. Then a formula. Dear students, reply me. ಕೇಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್? ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ, ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ. ಚಲೋ. ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್. ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? So to find the acceleration, if a box is moving on an inclined plane, that is downward, that is direct the formula G sin theta minus Vs cos theta. Suppose if you don't know the formula, if you are forgotten the formula, means how to calculate. Just look at the board, all of you. Concentrate here. Just draw the free body diagram according to the question. Read the question properly and draw the diagram. So this box having the mass, that is m into g. Just resolve this mass into two components. One is horizontal, that is mg sin 30 degree. Sin theta is nothing but sin 30. And vertical component is mg cos 30. This is theta. And this is what? Normal reaction R. If the box is moving downward, means there is a frictional force, opposing force in the upward direction. That is opposing force, frictional force. Fk. Fk is the kinetic friction because box is sliding. Is it clear? Free body diagram artha aita nimge? All of you. Now first see the vertical motion. So in vertical motion, how many forces acting on the body or a block or a box? Normal reaction. R is equals to mg cos theta, that is cos 30. Right here, this normal reaction is balancing this component mg cos 30. Now R is equals to mg cos 30 value. M value is how much here? M 20. Acceleration due to gravity, spin, into cos 30 is how much? Root 3 by 2. Now normal reaction, R value will be 200 into root 3. Later you can calculate. This is what? R. 200 Sorry, sir. Which one? This one, huh? 2 5s are 20. Sorry. Right. This is 100 root 3. Okay, fine. So this is what? Vertical motion. Now, horizontal motion. How many forces acting on the block? Total force. One is component mg sin 30 and another is Fk. So F is equals to, resultant force F is equals to mg sin 30 minus Fk. Right. So F can be written as mass into acceleration because we have to calculate the acceleration. Now mg sin 30 minus Fk can be written as mu s into r. Again this r value can be written as mg cos 30 or directly I can write a r value. Okay. Now see here. Here m is there, one more m get cancelled out. What is the formula? A is equals to, here g is common, g into sin 30 minus mu s into cos 30. Right. Now substitute the values. G value is 10, sin 30 is 1 by 2, mu s value is 0.4 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So acceleration, final answer will be, calculate and tell me the answer. It is 1.536. 1.536 meter per second square. Later you can calculate. Now take a next problem. This problem is clearly understood. Either same answer barte. If you know the formula, just write the formula here. A is equals to g into sin theta minus mu s into cos theta. Okay. A is equals to 10 into sin theta is, right here one step, sin 30 minus mu s value is 0.4 cos 30. The same thing you are getting there. Is it clear? Chalo. Next question. 17. What are the given data in 17th question? A block of mass 2 kg is given and that block is resting on that inclined plane and that inclined plane angle is 30 degree. Solution for 17th question. Write given data first. Please tell me the data here. Mass of the block, how much it is? 2 kg. Angle, inclination angle is given 30 degree. Again matten kelidare the coefficient of friction between the block and the surface is, so mu is given how much? 0.7. Coefficient of friction is nothing but mu between what and what? Block and the surface. What will be the frictional force acting on the body? What will be the frictional force acting on the body? Just draw the diagram here. Inclined plane. That inclination is how much more? 30 degree. And the blocks is at rest. It is having a mass. So just to resolve this mass into two components. This is normal and this will be component cos theta. This is mg sin theta. We have to calculate frictional force Fs. Why it is Fs? Because the block is at rest position. Now see, they are asking frictional force means only how to see the horizontal forces acting on the block. So how many forces acting on the block? One is the component mg sin theta is equals to Fs. Here component mg sin theta is balances with the frictional force Fs and you have to calculate the frictional force Fs. How much it is? You know that Fs is balancing with the component mg sin theta. So Fs is equals to, m value is given 2 kg and acceleration due to gravity is 10, sin theta value is 30. So Fs is equals to 2 into 10 into sin 30 is 1 by 2, 2 2 get cancel out. So frictional force is 10 Newton. By 10 Newton, the inclined plane is applying the frictional force to that block to hold. Is it clear? Understood, ma? Reply me, dear students. Okay, go for 16th problem. Read the problem and tell me the datas. What they are given and what you have to calculate. 16th one, given data, a bullet of mass 50 gram. So there is a bullet and gun, both are given, and mass of bullet is how much? 50 gram. Right here, mass of bullet, let us take it as a small m. It is 50 gram. Convert into kg. How to convert? 50 into 1000 divided by 1000. So how much you will get? 0.05 kg. This is the mass of bullet. Mass of the bullet is given. Next, that bullet is moving with a speed. How much speed? Mass of the bullet. How much more? 500 meter per second. Girls, reply me. Read the question properly and tell me the data. What they are given. Mass of the bullet is given. Next, it is initial speed because after bullet will be come to rest means it is initial velocity. Let us take it as a u. Initial velocity of the bullet is 500 meter per second. Then final velocity, initial speed, u is equals to 500 meter per second. Next, final speed is v is equals to 0. Mute your phone. Find the impulse and average force. We have to calculate impulse, symbol I, and average force F. You have to calculate. Once again, what are the given data? Mass of bullet is given, that is 50 gram, convert into kg, that is 0.05 kg, and that bullet is moving with the initial speed is how much? 500 meter per second. To rest in 0.01 second means final velocity will be 0, and from initial to final velocity how much time it is taken? Time interval delta t is equals to 0.01 second. Yes, these are the given things you have to calculate. First one, impulse. What is the formula to find the impulse? I is equals to m into v minus m into u, because impulse is equals to change in momentum. This is the one formula, and another formula is there, f into t. I equals to f into t. So based on given data, initial and final velocity is given, mass is given, that's why take this formula, that is change in momentum. Right here, I is equals to final velocity v is 0, that's why the first term is 0, minus m value is how much here? 0.05 into initial velocity is 500. Okay, then impulse 0.05 into 500, how much you got, ma? 25 Newton second. Impulse, force is Newton, time is second. So this is the impulse. Now calculate the average force. So if you want to calculate a force means just keep this force here it is and take this time to left side. What you will get? I by t. Therefore, to find the average speed, I divided by t, or you can take it as a delta t, time interval from initial to final. I value is minus 25 divided by delta t, time interval is 0.01 minus how much you got? 25 divided by 0.01. ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? 2500 ನ್ಯೂಟನ್ಸ್. 2500 ನ್ಯೂಟನ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್? ಮೈನಸ್. ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ? Is it clear or not now? Answer me. Go for next problem. Fifteenth one. Tell me the data. Read the question. One given data. ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೀ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್? 15th question. What is the acceleration of the block and the trolley system shown in figure? So they are given a figure here. Let's draw the figure. In horizontal surface there is a trolley. It is having a weight that is 20 kg and there is a block here it is a tension. Now tell me, if block trolley is moving forward, what is the frictional force direction? Opposite, that is left side. This is Fk, kinetic, because trolley is moving. Right. Next, tension. In which direction you are getting tension? Because mass is here away from this mass, that is T. T is the tension, right? Now how much force is applying on this trolley? F. F is equals to m into a. M is how much here? 20. 20 into a. So here F is equals to m. M can be written as a 20a in this direction. So how much force you are applying here? 20a. This is a. Right. Now there is a block. What is the weight of this block? 30 Newton. So mass is how much? 3 kg and force downward, that is 3 into a. This is the figure. Tension in which direction? Here it is a block, means tension downward or upward, girls? Upward direction, right? Already they are given in the diagram, is it? Anything left? No, na? Now read the question once. What is the acceleration of the block and the trolley system? So you have to calculate the acceleration A. Then if the coefficient of kinetic friction between the trolley and the surface is, so kinetic friction is given mu k. How much it is? 0.4. Then sorry, it is 0.04. 0.04. Next, what is given? What is the tension in the string? You have to calculate a tension in the string. That is T is equals to question mark and the G is given 10 meter per second square and you have to neglect the mass of the string. There is a string. Where is? This is the string. You have to neglect the mass of this string. Artha agtidena? Problem is understood? So you have to calculate a acceleration. are given only two things. One is coefficient of friction and acceleration due to gravity. Ready now? All of you? Now look at the board. So first, there are two objects are there. One is trolley, another is block. First we will draw the free body diagram for this trolley. Free body diagram apply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So to apply Newton's second law of motion to trolley is, we'll draw the diagram here. Here it is a trolley. It is having a weight. Tell me now. It is having a weight. Mass is how much? 20 kg. So weight can be 20 into g. 20 g. This is the weight. Right here. Weight. Next, in opposite direction, normal reaction is acting on this trolley. In horizontal, this is the vertical. It is clear. Free body diagram ಹೇಗೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? Now see, horizontal forces. How many forces are acting? Two forces. One is tension force, another is frictional force. So here it is a tension T and here it is a frictional force Fk. Is it clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? Now apply Newton's second law of motion for vertical. So Newton's second law of motion is for F is equals to first R equals to, balance the vertical forces. R is equals to M into G. So R is equals to, M is how much? 20. G is 10. So total R is equals to how much? 200 Newton. Is it? Now see horizontal force. So resultant force F can be calculated by how? Tension force is very less compared to friction force. Tension force along with this 30 Newton. This is greater than this frictional force. That's why take T minus Fk. I am discussing about a horizontal force. So resultant force ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಗೋತೀರಿ? Which is greater than? Fk is greater than T or T is greater than Fk? Here T is greater than Fk. Why? Because this tension coming from this 3 kg. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? That's why F is equals to T minus Fk. So here F can be written as M1A. Let us take it as a M1. Trolley mass is M1. M1A is equals to tension T minus Fk can be written as Fk mu k into R. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? Step by step I am explaining slowly. So concentrate here all of you. First data ಬರ್ಕೋರಿ, free body diagram ಹಾಕೋರಿ, vertical horizontal forces equate ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Now tell me M1 is how much? Mass of the trolley 20A is equals to T you have to calculate minus mu k value is 0.04 into R value is, you have calculated here 200. Now tell me how much it is? 20A is equals to T minus 8. Let us call it as a equation number 1. ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? This is only regarding about the trolley. Now another free body diagram for a block. Right? Again apply Newton's second law to block is. So write the free body diagram for block. This is the block. Block having a weight. How much it is? 3 g. Mass is 3 kg and acceleration due to gravity and upward force. Upward. ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ. ಅಂಡ್ horizontal there is no forces for this block. I am telling you, only vertical forces are present. Now apply the Newton second law. F is equals to, now which is greater than, weight is greater than tension na. So write here weight minus tension. So F can be written as M2A is equals to, weight can be written as M2G minus T. M2 value is 3A. Again M2 is 3 into 10 minus T. How much you will get ma? 3A is equals to 30 minus T. Equation number 2. ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ equation 1 and 2 ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತಂತ? Is it clear or not? Reply me dear students. Okay. Now add equation 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. What you will get? LHS ಮತ್ತೆ RHS add ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Here 20A plus 3A is equals to T minus 8 plus 30 minus T. So plus T minus T cancel ಆಯಿತು. Here it is 23A is equals to 30 minus 8, 22. A is equals to 22 divided by 23. How much you will get? A is equals to 0.96 meter per second square. This is the acceleration. So first question ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು? ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ acceleration of the total system ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬಂತು ನಿಮಗೆ? acceleration. Is it clear or not? Girls, question understand ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. once again I will explain. Okay, see, they are given a figure and they are given a data and they are telling to calculate the acceleration of the block and trolley both. They are not asking any separate here. Total system, that system consisting what? This trolley and the block ಎರಡರದ್ದು acceleration calculation ಮಾಡಬೇಕು and they are given a coefficient of kinetic friction between the trolley and the block. ಈ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ ಎರಡರದ್ದು coefficient of friction is how much? 0.04. Okay, and also they are telling to calculate a tension. Acceleration ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Tension in the string and they are given a acceleration due to gravity G is how much? 10 meter per second square. So now separate the trolley and the block. First ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ? ಟ್ರಾಲಿಗ ಫ್ರೀ ಬಾಡಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕೋರಿ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅಥವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಟು ಯು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ಇದ್ರ ಮಾಸ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇಟ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ವೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 20 into G. M into G. Next upward ಏನಿದೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಟ್ರಾಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ FK ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್. FS ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? T tension. So now apply the total vertical force and total horizontal force. First balance the vertical force. Vertical force ಅಲ್ಲಿ R is equals to weight, that can be written as R equals to mg because it is upward positive, it is downward negative. Equals to ಆ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೆ you will get R equals to mg. Write the values 20 into 10 that is 200 Newton. Is it clear? Now consider horizontal forces. So write calculate a resultant force. F is equals to, so tension minus Fk because your tension is greater than this frictional force. This tension is greater than frictional force. String ಒಳಗಡೆ tension plus ಈ 3 kg ಇಂದ ಏನು tension opposite ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಎರಡು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ tension force is greater. That's why T minus Fk ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತದ minus. Now Fk can be written as a formula mu k into R. Mu k is given in given data and R can be calculated. Already it is there 200. Now here this F can be written as a mass into acceleration. Mass for trolley. Let us take it as a m1 or a small m and a capital M. ಏನಾದರೂ ತಗೋರಿ ನಡೀತದೆ ಅಥವಾ m dash anything. So m1a is equals to T you have to calculate and Fk can be written as a mu k into R. Now substitute the values. m1 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 20, a as it is T minus 0.04 andre coefficient friction and R value is 200. Now calculate, you will get the answer. Here as it is 20A, T as it is, if you multiply means you will get a 8 Newton. Let us take it as equation 1. This is about only the trolley. Now consider that hanging. ಏನು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್, ಅದರದ್ದು ಫ್ರೀ ಬಾಡಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಏನು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೀವ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ forces. One is tension, another is weight. Now apply the 4 Newton second law of physics to resultant force you have to calculate. So in these two, which one is greater? Weight. 3 into 10, that is 30 Newton is greater than tension, that's why weight minus T. So weight can be written as a mass of a block, that is m2 into g minus T. Here m2 is mass of the block. Substitute the values, you will get 3a into 3 into 10 minus T. Calculation madre you will get equation number 2. Now add equation 1 and 2. Eradu add madri. Because they are asking total system of acceleration. Add maddaga tension cancel agutte. You will get a value. Is it clear? Artha aita? Now how to calculate a tension? Only one thing you have calculated, acceleration. What about this tension? You can substitute this a value either in equation 1 or 2. You will get the answer. To find tension T from equation 1. So in equation 1, 20 into a value is 0.96 is equals to T minus 8. Minus 8 na ikkade send madri, nimage ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ tension T. So 20 into 0.96 plus 8. So what is the value of tension here? How much you got? 27.2. I will write here. So T is equals to 27.2 Newton. This is the tension in that string. String is only one string is there. That's why tension is also 1. Artha aithamma? Is it clear? Or still you have any doubt? If it is there, ask me. Once again I will explain because very important for competitive exams. Free body diagram ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. Vertical, horizontal. Just equate it. Can I go for next 14th one? Girls? Okay. At least ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿ ಏನು ಡಾಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ನನಗೆ. Read the question. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. They are very simple ma. Just try it. Have a look. You will come to know. Velocity is given, right? So there is a body. That body is moving. Okay. That body is moving with a velocity of how much? 16 meter and comes to rest. See, they are telling comes to rest means initial velocity they are given. 14th I am going to solve here. Write the given data first. Given data. See, I am writing for every question. You have to write. First ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಡಾಟಾಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. Now tell me, initial velocity is given 16 meter per second and it is coming to rest means final velocity will be 0. Next, after covering a distance of 25 meter means distance S is equals to 25 meter. Next, what you have to calculate ma? If the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second, acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second square, find the coefficient of friction between the ground and the body. We have to find the coefficient of friction between what and what? Ground and the body. Okay. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಮ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯೂ? Very good. A by G. Already you have the formula. What is that? We know that mu is equals to A divided by G. This is the formula. So here G is already given, but A they are not given. So to calculate A, they are given a initial and final velocity. Then calculate a first acceleration, then substitute in this formula. You will get the answer mu. And A is equals to, or you can write v square minus u square is equals to 2as, because you have to calculate acceleration, final and initial velocity are given and also they are given distance. Now rearrange the formula. Calculate acceleration fast. A is equals to v square minus u square divided by 2s. A is equals to s kidhar v is 0 minus u is how much ma 16 square divided by 2 into 25. Yes, tell me, minus 16 into 16 256 divided by 25 to 50. Acceleration is how much ma 5.12 meter per second. Yes or no? This is the acceleration of the body. Now take this value and substitute here. You will get the answer. Now mu is equals to, A value is minus 5.12 divided by 10. Mu is equals to 0.512. This is also meter per second square. It is also meter per second square. They will get cancel each other. So always coefficient of friction. Mu is doesn't have any unit. Is it clear? Understood ma? Okay. Now go for question number 13. Very simple amma. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓದ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ಡಾಟಾಸ್ ಬರೀರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Now read the question number 13. Tell me the given datas. Today you are having a maths test. Yes. Sir intimation ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲ. Today is Friday na? Mathematics sir didn't told anything? Chalo, 13th one. A cyclist spending at 18 km per hour on a level road takes a sharp circular turn of radius 3 meter without reducing the speed. Okay, अब cyclist इदाने. Question number 13. Given data. So velocity. There is a cyclist and he is moving with a velocity. How much? 18 kilometer per hour. So convert into meter per second. 18 into 5 by 18. How much you will get? 5 meter per second. This is the velocity. By this velocity, the cyclist is moving. Okay. Now see. And he is moving in a level circular road. He is moving in a level circular road. And you have to take a turn. And that the circular road radius is how much? R equals to 3 meter. Then, and he is not reducing the speed. If he is moving with the speed, how much? 5 meter per second, means with that speed only he have to take a turn. So, ಈಗ other speed ಇಂದ ಅವ ಏನಾದರೂ turn ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, whether he will take a safe turn or he will slip. Slip ಆಗ್ತಾನೋ, skid ಆಗ್ತಾನೋ, ಬೀಳ್ತಾನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿ turn ತಗೋತಾನೋ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. Then what is the condition here? How to calculate? The coefficient of static friction between tire and the road is, ಏನಿದೆ coefficient of friction? Mu k is given. It is 0.1 na? What is the question? Will the cyclist slip while taking the turn? So turn ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ cyclist ಬೀಳ್ತಾನೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. How to calculate? See here, there is a cyclist. He is moving in a circular path with the velocity 5 meter per second. Okay, in that circular path radius is 3 meter and the friction between that cyclist and vehicle or bicycle itandre tire and that road friction is how much? 0.1. So you have to calculate whether he will take a safe turn or he will slip. This is the question. So to prove this we have a condition. What is that condition? Listen carefully. In circular path, if any object or person or vehicle is moving, means it required what? Centripetal force. And here, that centripetal force is provided by what? Frictional force. Yes or no? Dear students, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆನಾ? ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದಾನಂದ್ರೆ he must required what? Centripetal force, and that centripetal force is provided by what? Frictional force. Then we have a condition. The condition for right Fc is greater than or less than Fs. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪಿಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಗಿಂತನೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸ್ಕಿಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ Fc ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಟನ್ ಆಸ್ mv² upon r is less than equals to Fs can be written as us into r. Okay. Now this r can be written as us into mg. r can be written as mg. Here m and m get cancel out. ಉಳಿತೇನು? v² is less than or equals to us rg. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? Is it clear? According to the question, what is the condition? Centripetal force is less than or equals to Fs. Now I am substituting the values. Why I took this one? Geeta.